What's up, guys, and good morning. Got some water going here. It's freaking cold, but hey, the water's not frozen, so it's not that cold. But this is the beauty of it being cold. You just buy a case of water, leave it out, and it stays cold. Whenever I lived off-grid at the other property, that's basically all I did. I used Mother Nature as my refrigerator, and I would buy stuff. I lived in a canvas tent, and I would just put like my sodas and water and meat and anything. I bought eggs, and I just stick them on the side of my canvas tent, and it would be so cold it stayed fresh and awesome. That was the beauty of it. But pretty much today, I came across some videos, and basically this person started a channel, and it's talking about me in their videos. Literally, that's all their videos are, is about me. And she's not like bashing me, at least in the videos I've seen, but definitely isn't really fond of me. And I don't know. It's not bad, and I'm not here to rant at all. So please don't think that. But it got me thinking, and not everyone gets the same version of me. And I think basically where I'm going with that is, you know, if you don't like me, that's fine. I'm not here to win a popular contest. And if you do like me, awesome, that's a bonus. But if you don't like me, or you're on the fence, I welcome you to come out to the Shoot Dang meetup that we're going to be doing in a couple of months. It's an awesome time. All you have to search is the Crockers meetup, and tons of videos will pop up from the past. And I personally haven't heard any stories. There might be, but I personally haven't heard any stories saying I met you in person and I didn't like you. But I do have stories of people saying I didn't like you, I came to the meetup, I'm meeting you, and I like you. You are definitely different than what I expected, what I thought, what people portrayed you as. And you know, it really got me thinking. I'm just here working and stuff by myself, and you know, got nothing but time to think. And not everyone gets the same version of you. And I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about everybody. You know, you could help someone all day long, and then the one time they think you did something bad, that's all they'll talk about. They'll tell everyone about that, but they won't tell everyone how you know, you helped them so much. You know, there's people out there that are just passing by, and yes, you could be nice to them. You know, definitely don't try to be mean to anybody, but you know, not everyone gets the same version. You know, there's people that you go to work and they know you as the work you. Then you go home and your family knows you as the real you. You know, you might have certain friends that you go out and do certain stuff with, and that's the version they see. Then you go hang out with these other friends, that's the version they see. And it's not that you're lying about yourself. It's not that you're you know, being fake. It's more so, you know, your crowd, you know who you're around, and you know your audience. And I think that's the main thing, is you know your audience. And you know, watching that video, I was going through like some comments. It's not a big video or anything, but I was going through comments, and all these people were like, you know, making up all these things about me and my family, and you know, stuff like that. And it's windy, guys. The barn door's moving, but like, I was just kind of like reading through it as like entertainment. I was kind of laughing. And, you know, there were things that are saying that, you know, Jared is trying to move up here to escape paying taxes down there. He must be years and years behind on taxes. He must owe people bills, so he's running away. He must, you know, be in trouble with the law, so he's leaving. Like, all these crazy things. And I'm like, where did you get this from? But that's their version of who Jared is. And it's weird to me that they're talking about him when the video is about me. But, you know, there was things, people commenting about me that, you know, had nothing to do with anything. And I'm just like, where did you get this? And there were a few comments also saying, you know, so-and-so that Jason used to, you know, hang out with, their friend came and found me and told me this. And then they, like, said what it was. And it was like, where did this even come from? There was just crazy things, and I think that's the funny thing is, again, not everyone gets the same version of you, and that's fine. There's people out there that think I'm the rudest person in the world, and then there's people out there that think I'm the nicest person in the world. It all depends on how you interact with me. If you come, let's use YouTube as someone's house. If I go to your house, and YouTube is my house, if I go to your house and I knock on the door and I just start cussing at you and screaming at you, you're probably not going to give them the same response as if you knocked on the door. It's like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm your neighbor. I just came into town. I just want to see who you were. That type of thing. You'll get a different response because of how people interact with you. And all this being said, I encourage you to come out to the Shoot Dang Fest meetup. Again, I don't know exact dates. We're working on that right now, but we're thinking maybe April, May, something like that. And it's literally for free. We are not charging at all. Now, if you want to stay at the hotel, you got to pay for that. But the actual hangout part, it's probably going to be at Hard Rock Casino in the Tulsa area. So, you'd really not spend money. It's a casino. You could show up, hang out. We're going to rent a big room that we could all hang out in. We'll cover the cost of that. You guys don't have to pay an entry fee or anything. And come meet me. Come meet my, my brother Jared. Meet Danielle. Meet the other people that are involved, other channels that we're involved with. Meet the viewers. I encourage you guys to come out and see the real us. Get the real version. Meet us face to face. And even if you don't like us, show up and then don't even tell us that you don't like us. Just act like you're there and you're just another viewer. And I guarantee you, we'll all be super nice to you. You'll get along with everybody there. Everyone that showed up to the meetups were freaking awesome. The people that are in this group, and I hate to call it a group, but it's true, that watch the Crockers, and there's people like Simple Laugh Reclaimed, there's Ridge Life, there's Cold Beer. Matt Payne doesn't really post anymore, but there's a lot of people that still go back and watch his stuff. Come on, Homesteading, Greenhorn, Two Old People on a Couch, Tom and Rhonda. I mean, I could go all day. There's people that watch like this whole group that we all kind of get along. We jump in each other's live chats, journey along with Shannon. There's Auntie Ann that's helping out, put on the stuff. She's moderating everyone's stuff. Kinfolk Farm of Georgia. There it is, so many. I can just go on and on and on. Robertson Valley Acres. I think I even have their shirt on right now. I'm not going to try to flash you guys, but I got their shirt on right now. It's just this awesome group of people that get together, and we all have kind of the same fan base, if you want to call it that, viewers. I hate to call it that. I truly think of y'all as like family. That's why we created the Crocker Family Group. It's on Facebook, and you guys will see how awesome it is. And I encourage you guys, even if you don't like us, maybe you don't like one of the other channels that it's coming out, come say hi to them. It's crazy how you could judge people on just a video that you watched. And I know, Jason, you've called out so many people. Yes, I have in the past. And I apologize for that. I wish I never did that. But that's the past, and I can't change it. It was a very crazy time in my life. And I've been very open and honest about that. And I just didn't care at that time. And but I had met all those people in person. I had actually met them and had interactions with them. And I'm 100% cool with, if you guys come out to the meetup and you don't like me, tell me to my face. Tell me why you don't like me, the things that I did, and that's a way that I could work on myself and get better as a person. And I'm very open to that, and I have definitely over the last year or so have really focused on trying to be a better person, and I want to do what I can to be a better person. And I've realized you got to listen to people. I'm not always going to be right. Yes, I said that. I'm not always going to be right. And there was a time in my life where I was always right. You couldn't tell me I was wrong. I guess I always said, it's not the fact that I'm always right, I'm just never wrong. And I kind of said that as a joke, but I kind of meant it. But I truly think I'm a changed person, and maybe even if you met me a long time ago, didn't like me, come out now, and meet me. Come out and meet, Jared. There was a point when Jared just said anything and everything on his channel. He didn't care at all. And now, he's kind of the same way as me. Is like, hey, we both realize, like, hey, that's kind of dumb. We don't need to do that. We need to be open to people's opinions and stuff. We did put our life on the internet, so I guess the moral of the story is don't just think of this as like a YouTube thing or me ranting. I only talk about this because this is my life, this is what I do. But maybe you're having some interactions with people, or maybe you had interactions with them a while back, or maybe you're at work and you heard something about someone else and you don't like them and you've never even met them. It's just something you heard about them. I encourage you guys, and I challenge you guys to go up to them and meet them, say hi to them, form your own opinions on your own interaction with them. That's my challenge to you guys, and truly, I think this would be a better world. Unfortunately, politics and religion split everybody up these days, and that's a terrible thing. Religion's supposed to be all about love and forgiveness and don't judge people, but unfortunately that happens. And same thing with politics. Guys, I'm gonna tell you this, and it's crazy. It's gonna blow your mind. At the end of the day, the left and the right, you're all the same. Everybody is. They hate each other. The right side, you're just hard right, you're hard left, and whatever, like all this stuff. Now there's some bad people on both sides. Don't get me wrong, but in the grand scheme of things, if we all work together and listen to their ideas, they listen to our ideas, and we came together. This is not a perfect world, so it'll never happen. But if it did, things would be a lot better. And I truly feel it's the same thing on YouTube, and I've been trying to be open to that as well with other channels. And the same thing with working somewhere, meeting someone, or whatever. Not everyone gets the same version of you, and I encourage you guys to try to form your own opinion, and then also think, hey, did I think poorly of these people because I did something wrong? I had to go back and do a lot of thinking myself when it came down to that, and there's things that I definitely regret, and I've definitely burned bridges with some people, and I can't do anything about it now because there's no way to interact with them. But at least I know in my head, hey, I know I did wrong. I'm going to take that and learn from it and try not to do that again in the future. But hopefully somebody out there, this resonates with you, and I challenge you to go to that person, even if it's me. And maybe if you don't want to make it public, write me an email, thecrockerhomestead@aol.com. Write me an email. I'll write you back. I just encourage you guys to form your own opinion and really realize, okay, not everyone gets the same version of you or of someone else. Figure out why, and that's my challenge. But the biggest challenge of all, I challenge you guys to come out to Shooting Fest. It'll probably be April and May. We'll come out with the details for that soon. It'll be nothing but fun. It'll be absolutely free. If you think it's a waste of time, you can leave. You didn't waste any money, and it'll be in the Tulsa area, somewhere probably around April or May. So hopefully you guys have an awesome day. I got a lot of work to do out here. I'm cold. My hands are starting to freeze. I'm hungry. I need to get some coffee in my system. So I hope you guys have an awesome day. I hope you guys are truly, truly, truly enjoying the videos that we're putting out. And if you don't, let us know what we could change. That goes for Jared's channel as well. If you haven't checked him out, it's Jared Crocker. It's my twin brother. And yeah, I guess we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.